Hey everybody, I'm going to be showing you some beginner flips to intermediate flips that will make your value look like this, and someday, probably about a few weeks of doing this, into that. This video will be split up into 3 parts, including knife flips and some like gun skin flips with deals you should not take, even though they may seem like a deal. And also make sure you understand downgrades, upgrades, CKS, rares. If not, I'll make a video on it in like 2 weeks or so. Alright, starting off, we're going to get into gun skins that you can flip at pretty low value. And I'm going to flip them in real time because I don't have these gun skins. Do I actually have? I think I have one. Oh yeah, nice. This is on the list. But the 2 skins that beginners are most likely to flip are going to be Desert Eagle Regal Eclipse, I believe it's called. It's 4 value, and Desert Eagle Crystal, which I have right here. Getting deals on Deal Crystal or the Regal Eclipse is a very nice way of starting off. You get some good picks for these. Some may include Op Lunar, Optimus, or cheaper reds like R8 Violet or SG Dummy if they do really want one. A stocking stuffer. Alright, we are flipping these 2 to a stocking stuffer, hopefully. And this is a CKS item, so it will be good. And boom, just like that, you've gotten, CKS, you've gotten a rare. So cheap. Become an intermediate trader, you're going to start to find that you want to trade for some rare knives. You're going to start for Desert Eagle Roll, Desert Eagle Blue Fur, and Desert Eagle Cool Blue. With these skins, you're going to want to try to 2x their value or just get a nice win on whatever you got for them. An example of this is paying a USPS Paradise for a Deagle Roll and then flipping it for something that's 13 plus would be a very good win. And with Deagle Blue Fur paying, maybe if you get lucky, an Op Blood Boom or Op Blood Boom? No, what are they called? Op Blood Born, sorry. Or something that's around 20 to 25 value. Will be a huge win. And you'd be flipping the Blue Fur for something that's 30 to 40. Some tips for you to trade these mids are trading people that have 1k to 5k value and asking them to convert your rares to reds or knives or whatever you have. Alright, now if you're trading kind of bigger like Desert Eagle Cool Blue, you want to try to get an overpay to like 50 to 60 and you're going to get it for exactly 40. And if you're wanting to convert it into CKS, try to get around 100 for it. And I've actually gotten a bayonet wetland for one of mine. To be honest, this skin is nice. I know I'm gonna flip it in the next trade, but dude, it's like pretty clean. I mean, for Deagle Crystal, this should get about, I don't know, I'm trying to get an Op-Blood. Holy crap. Okay, so many people. I don't know. Okay, we'll get into the next trade, whatever. Okay, we're trading this. Stocking stuffer and an equalizer. Very easy. But you already have a red from freaking Crystallos. Alright, next to Deagle skins being liquid, AK skins are so much more wanted. And as a starter, you're going to try to look out for people trading Precision, AK Ace, or AK Blood Boom. By trading the pinks you gotten from like unboxes or flipping these Deagle skins like I showed you literally 2 seconds ago. You should be able to afford one of these 3. Try to get bare minimum for Ace, around 11 value for it, or like maybe 13, and try to get it for 20 value because people do like Ace. It's cheap AK. That's a really nice looking AK. Now, if you're looking on to trade rare AKs, look out for these 3: AK Scythe, AK Gifted, and AK Ugly Sweater. Oops, I jumped. Trading Cool Blue for one of these 2, by one of these 2 I mean Scythe or Gifted, would be amazing. There's so much more demand than Cool Blue, and you could flip these 2 for 60 to 80. And with Ugly Sweater, I recommend it to get around 60 or bare minimum you can get if you ask 5 people and they're wanting 70 for it, I would just do 70 for it. And you could probably trade it for a Scout Posh. I traded mine for a Scout Posh and I gave 55 for it. It should pop up on the screen. All cool with my editing style. Alright, going on to the knives that in my opinion are the most flippable for profit is just all of the butterflies that you can't afford. The ones that I usually trade are Butter Naval. What are the other ones? They're kind of hard to find. They all look the same. Butter Wetland and Butter Warren. Those 3 are like the cheapest ones that you can get, and you can get them for like extremely cheap. It takes you a second to like get one because people like overpay so hard on butterflies, which is amazing if you could get it for maybe a karambit or something cheaper. But I usually trade these for around 240, which is just a karambit marbleized, and you're able to get maybe 100 value for that. That's the flip that I usually do. Going into like the karambits that you could trade: karambit stock, karambit marbleized, karambit worn, and karambit naval. These are all nice cheap karambits everyone wants for cheaper combos. Karambit stock for guts, karambit worn for patch, karambit marbleized for guts, or just having it. It's a nice white knife. People use it if they can't afford anything with Kringle. Some trades I've done was gut worn USPS Paradise for karambit wetland, and just downgrading that wetland for around 223, so people will greatly overpay for these type of knives because they're just the most wanted, the most nicest. And a weird mention is the bayonet stock. People really like this knife and just want it. So definitely try to get some of those knives and flip them for something greater. These next 2 are actually not on the wish list, and they are gloves. Gloves like Crystal, Guts, and Grim can be traded for a huge profit. If you get it over a little over base. I think Guts, Crystal are 440 value. Guts are 400, Grim is 600. And the cool thing about Guts and Grim is that you will get rare offers for it because they look like rares and people treat them like rares. Not so much Grim, but very much Guts. And with Crystal, you want to try to trade it maybe for 500 to 550. I remember I traded a guy like 550 and he declined it, wanting 600 for his Crystal. And if you get those for like maybe 490 for Crystal, maybe like 100 rares, and then like 300 for like CKS knives, they would probably accept it. Flip that for 600 and then downgrade it for 300 in rares. That is like a very easy flip that you could do just starting off.